So what would happen if you did these 3 drills for 2 weeks? Well, number 1 is you'd see better contact. Number 2 is your club head speed would definitely go up. And number 3, you'd start hitting drives like you've never hit before. Drill number 1 is what we call the feet together drill. Because one of the best ways to increase club head speed, especially as we age, is in our arms. There's a lot of speed in our arms. Okay, there's speed in other parts of the body too. We talk about this in our book, The Bad Lie. We talk about the 3 power sources, but one of the easiest to access is in our arms, our arm speeds. When we set in here, if we just put our feet together, okay, and we just go ahead and make some swings, a couple things are gonna happen. Number 1 is you're gonna feel the freedom in your arms. You're gonna feel what it's like to get your arms moving and with some club head speed. But the other thing is it's gonna help you improve contact. Because when our feet are together, we instinctively aren't gonna move from side to side because we would feel like we're gonna fall over. So let me just go ahead and hit a shot and we'll talk a little bit more about that and I'll tell you about the second and the third drill. Feet together, and you can even do these drills with your driver. I've got my Max Vert 2, okay, but let me go ahead and just feet together and I'm just gonna swing it. Okay, Nick, that was pretty good, wasn't it? Okay, Nick gave me a thumbs up. He thought it was pretty good. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. And of course, be sure to tell us where you're from. We love hearing where you're from. So the first drill that I want you to be working on is the feet together drill. It's gonna help you increase your arm speed, but it's also gonna help you improve contact. So feet together, ball in the center, okay? Now when you do this drill, make sure that you take your toes and see how I'm just flaring them out just a little bit, because that will help you pivot and turn. Because one of the things I want you to be feeling is the ability to pivot and turn versus swaying. Okay, so watch this time. Here we go. Feet together, toes out a little bit, and then we're going to get into the second drill. I'm just going to turn and let my arms swing. So here we go. Turn. Okay, see that one even went a little bit further because I added some rotation and some turn to that. The second drill that I'd like you to do has to do with properly shifting our weight. Once again, we talk about this in The Bad Lie, the 3 power sources. Shifting our weight from lead foot to trail foot back to lead foot can definitely help us increase club head speed. Think of like, throwing a ball, quarterback, a baseball pitcher, anybody who's throwing something, they go lead, they go trail, and they go back to lead. So we can practice the same thing here. So here's how it works. The first part of this is you're gonna put your feet together again, right? Remember that. And all you're gonna do is as you swing your arms and the club back, you're just gonna step away from the target. So here we go. Boom, and I just step. There it is, perfect. Okay, so I'll do a little 3-setter. I got the feel of loading into my trail foot. Now you're gonna go ahead and step in there. I'm gonna start on my 60-40. It's one of the cornerstones of the vertical line swing. Here we go. Okay, and I'm gonna load into that foot. All right, pretty good. I caught it a little bit on the toe, but did you get the idea? So the first process in this drill is step this way. Now you can probably guess the second part of where we're going with this, and that is to step forward. So here we go. We're gonna start this time with our feet together again. Back swing, and then step forward. Boom, there it is. Backswing and step forward. All right, everybody kind of see it? Let's go ahead and hit one just like that. That's the beauty of these 3 drills, is you can actually hit golf balls while you're doing them. So here we go. Feet together, backswing, step towards. All right, here, let's try it with the golf ball. So I'm gonna take my regular setup, lead foot back to trail, backswing, and then step into it. We've got some arm speed going with drill 1 with improved contact. Drill 2, we're learning to load, we're learning to unload. Okay, the third drill that can help us increase club head speed and improve contact and hit drives like never before is what we call our counter backswing sequence. Did you get that? Counter backswing sequence. It's a long phrase, but here we go. So what you're gonna do is just take your regular setup, okay? Then what you're gonna do is take your lead foot, bring it back to your trail foot. All right, then you're gonna put your arms out in front. Everybody see that? So set up, lead back to trail, put the arms in front, and you're just gonna swing the club back. And then as you swing forward, you're gonna go ahead and step. So let me go ahead and do this one. Let me tee a ball up, because I typically don't do this drill while hitting shots. It's really kind of more of a practice swing drill, but here we go. Feet together, club in front, swing. Now you can kind of guess what we're doing here. What we're doing is we're learning to load, we're learning to go, we're learning to swing the arm speed, and we're learning to rotate correctly. So let me do one more. Club in front. Boom, now I've got the feel. So here we go. I'm gonna rotate, arm speed, load. Oh yeah, best one of the day right there. If you do these 3 drills for 2 weeks, you're gonna increase your club head speed, better contact, drives like you've never hit before. Now that we've got more speed and distance with your driver, check out my next video. And if you wanna personally work with us on your golf game, check out blscoaching.com.